Jai Hind everyone. Welcome to my YouTube channel which is Explore Yourselves, Banking and General Knowledge etc. Jai Hind. Historical events of December 14. A journey through time of 14 December 2024 Saturday. Today, that is 14 December, highlight in history. 1751. The Theresian Military Academy is founded in Wiener Neustadt, Austria. 1780. Founding Father Alexander Hamilton marries Elizabeth Schuyler Hamilton at the Schuyler Mansion in Albany, New York. 1782. The Montgolfier brothers first test fly an unmanned hot air balloon in France. It floats nearly 2.5 km, 1.6 mile. 1812. The French invasion of Russia comes to an end as the remnants of the Grande Army are expelled from Russia. 1814. War of 1812. The Royal Navy seizes control of Lake Borgne, Louisiana. 1819. Alabama becomes the 22nd U.S. state. 1836. The Toledo War unofficially ends as the Frostbitten Convention votes to accept Congress terms for admitting Michigan as a U.S. state. 1863. American Civil War. The Confederate victory under General James Longstreet at the Battle of Beans Station in East Tennessee ends the Knoxville campaign but achieves very little as Longstreet returns to Virginia next spring. 1896. The Glasgow Underground Railway is opened by the Glasgow District Subway Company. 1900. Quantum mechanics. Max Planck represents a theoretical derivation of his black body radiation law quantum theory at the Physics Society in Berlin. 1902. The Commercial Pacific Cable Company lays the first Pacific telegraph cable from San Francisco to Honolulu. 1903. The Wright brothers make their first attempt to fly with the Wright Flyer at Kitty Hawk, North Carolina. 1907. The Thomas W. Lawson, the largest ever ship without a heat engine, runs aground and founders near the Hellweather's Reef within the isles of Scilly in a gale. The pilot and 15 seamen die. 1909. New South Wales Premier Charles Wade signs the Seat of Government Surrender Act 1909, formally completing the transfer of state land to the Commonwealth to create the Australian Capital Territory. 1911. Ronald Amundsen's team, comprising himself, Olaf Bajland, Helmer Hansen, Sperry Hassel and Oscar Wisting, becomes the first to reach the South Pole. 1913. Haruna, the fourth and last Congo-class ship, launches, eventually becoming one of the Japanese workhorses during World War I and World War II. 1914. Lisandro de la Torre and others found the Democratic Progressive Party, Partido Democrata Progresista (PDP) at the Hotel Savoy, Buenos Aires, Argentina. 1918. Friedrich Karl von Hessen, a German prince elected by the Parliament of Finland to become King Vaino I, renounced the Finnish throne. 1918. Portuguese President Sidonio Paes is assassinated. 1918. The 1918 United Kingdom general election occurs, the first where women were permitted to vote. In Ireland, the Irish Republican political party Sinn Féin wins a landslide victory with nearly 47% of the popular vote. 1918. Giacomo Puccini's comic opera Gianni Schicchi premieres at the Metropolitan Opera in New York City. 1939. Winter War. The Soviet Union is expelled from the League of Nations for invading Finland. 1940. Plutonium, specifically Pu-238, is first isolated at Berkeley, California. 1948. Thomas T. Goldsmith Jr. and Ashley Ray Mann are granted a patent for their cathode ray tube amusement device, the earliest known interactive electronic game. 1955 Albania, Austria, Bulgaria, Cambodia, Ceylon, Finland, Hungary, Ireland, Italy, Jordan, Laos, Libya, Nepal, Portugal, Romania, and Spain joined the United Nations through United Nations Security Council Resolution 109. 1958 The Third Soviet Antarctic Expedition becomes the first to reach the southern pole of inaccessibility. 1960 Convention Against Discrimination in Education of UNESCO is adopted. 1962 NASA's Mariner 2 becomes the first spacecraft to fly by Venus. 1963 The dam containing the Baldwin Hills Reservoir burst, killing 5 people and damaging hundreds of homes in Los Angeles, California. 1964 American Civil Rights Movement Heart of Atlanta Motel versus United States. The Supreme Court of the United States rules that Congress can use the Constitution's Commerce Clause to fight discrimination. 1971 Bangladesh Liberation War. Over 200 of East Pakistan's intellectuals are executed by the Pakistan Army and their local allies. The date is commemorated in Bangladesh as Martyred Intellectuals Day. 1972 Apollo Program. Eugene Cernan is the most recent person to walk on the moon after he and Harrison Schmitt complete the third and final extravehicular activity EVA of the Apollo 17 mission. 1981 Arab-Israeli conflict. Israel's Knesset ratifies the Golan Heights Law, extending Israeli law to the Golan Heights. 1985 Wilma Mankiller takes office as the first woman elected to serve as principal chief of the Cherokee Nation. 1986 Qasba Aligarh massacre. Over 400 Muhajirs killed in revenge killings in Qasba colony after a raid on Pashtun heroin processing and distribution center in Sohar-Abghat by the security forces. 1992 War in Abkhazia. Siege of Tikavarchili. A helicopter carrying evacuees from Tikavarchili is shot down, resulting in at least 52 deaths, including 25 children. The incident catalyzes more concerted Russian military intervention on behalf of Abkhazia. 1994 Construction begins on the Three Gorges Dam on the Yangtze River. 1995 Yugoslav Wars. The Dayton Agreement is signed in Paris by the leaders of the Federal Republic of Yugoslavia, Croatia, and Bosnia and Herzegovina. 1998 Yugoslav Wars. The Yugoslav army ambushes a group of Kosovo Liberation Army fighters attempting to smuggle weapons from Albania into Kosovo, killing 36. 1999 Torrential rains cause flash floods in Vargas, Venezuela, resulting in tens of thousands of deaths, the destruction of thousands of homes, and the complete collapse of the state's infrastructure. 2003 Pakistani President Pervez Musharraf narrowly escapes an assassination attempt. 2004 The Millau Viaduct, the tallest bridge in the world, is formally inaugurated near Millau, France. 2012 Sandy Hook Elementary School shooting. 28 people, including the gunman, are killed in Sandy Hook, Connecticut. 2013 A reported coup attempt in South Sudan leads to continued fighting and hundreds of casualties. 2017 The Walt Disney Company announces that it would acquire 21st Century Fox, including the 20th Century Fox movie studio, for $52.4 billion. 2020 A total solar eclipse is visible from parts of the South Pacific Ocean, southern South America, and the South Atlantic Ocean. Thank you very much for your patience.